Good evening. Monique Tuzon here to bring you PTV News Now. Atop today's news stories, the president followed up his calamity assessment briefing yesterday with the DSWD, Pag-asa, DPWH, DILG, and NDRRMC yesterday, with another one today at the Presidential Security Command Center in Malacañang Park. In the huddle, the president was apprised of the weather and the status of the typhoon's movement and location, received latest updates from authorities of the Office of the Civil Defense, the chair of the MMDA, DOTR Secretary Jaime Bautista, DSWD Chief Rex Gatchalian, and DILG Head Honcho Benher Abalos, among others. With Metro Manila or the NCR under a state of calamity, the LGUs can access their share from the national government's calamity funds for their immediate needs. Even more, a mega-city-wide price freeze has gone into effect for 60 days to keep unscrupulous vendors or businesses from price gouging or arbitrarily raising the cost of their products. Later, the president headed to the cities of Navotas, Malabon, and Valenzuela in the Camanava region to personally assess the damage from flooding and the status of the pumping stations and how mitigation efforts by LGUs were overwhelmed by the volume of water. The president vowed to re-strategize the flood mitigation.
In Valenzuela, I think they have 32. So marami na yung pumping station. In Valenzuela, I think they have 32. So marami na yung pumping station. Pero talaga, you have to put it somewhere. So yesterday, 12 o'clock was high tide. 12 o'clock noon, nag-high tide. Nagsabay-sabay, malakas ang ulan, tapos nag-high tide. So at least now I'm very clear about what the situation is. Now, when I get back to the office, I will be putting together, now that I know what the situation is, where the areas are that need the most. We'll be putting together already the release packages for the LGUs. Here in NCR, not only NCR, in Region 3, in Calabarzon, NCR, marami nang tumawag sa akin kanina umaga pa. So we'll put that all together so that we can go to DBM and tell them to release this already para magamit na ng ating mga local officials.
The threat of an invasion or armed attack from the PROC is very real. So the Taiwanese want themselves prepped and good to go in the event of an act of aggression from their hostile neighbor. And this year, authorities conducting the drills and military exercise preparations want them to be as real as it can get. VOA's William Yang reports from Taipei.
As sirens blared and traffic stopped, Metro passengers were directed to underground shelters. The focus of Tuesday's drill simulating an incoming missile attack. Some gathered in underground parking lots like this one and squatted, bracing for impact. Brian Chen was on his way to the gym when the drill began.
Drills like this are important because if a serious disaster happens one day, Taiwanese people will be prepared. Unlike drills in the past, which were more relaxed, the air raid drills in recent years have become more stringent. The scale of the exercises has expanded over the last 2 years.
This year's drills help us understand how close we are to the danger posed by China's military. We have to be prepared for threats posed by the Chinese fighter jets at all times.
Taiwan is also conducting a series of unscripted military exercises aimed at enhancing troops' capabilities to respond to real combat. This year's drills remove the largely performative elements of previous exercises. Analysts say the changes are aimed at boosting confidence in the military's capabilities. However, Taiwanese remain divided about how much confidence they have in the military.
Taiwan is very united. A lot of us are reservists who have received very stringent training. I'm one of them.
From what I've heard, or based on the experiences of my friends who have served in the military, I don't have much confidence in the Taiwanese military's combat capabilities.
Some say the exercises are not enough and that Taiwan could do more to prepare for a potential conflict.
The only way to prevent war is to be prepared for war. We can't keep pretending that everything is peaceful.
Huang says in light of the growing threats from China, Taiwan should make future military exercises even closer to real combat. William Yang, VOA News, Taipei, Taiwan.
At this juncture, let's turn to my colleague Audrey Villena in PTV's Pine City studios for the latest developments brewing in the Cordilleras. Audrey.
Naimbag Arabi, Pilipinas. Agarup 1,500 na pamilya wenno nasurok 5,600 nga individual iti Cordillera ti apektado iti bagyong Karina ken habagat. Apektado ti 39 barangays iti Abra, Baguio, Benguet ken Mountain Province. Nailista mo ti 12 partially damaged houses. Impanamnama mo ti Department of Social Welfare and Development CART inapartak a panagresponde ken panangipaayda iti tulong kadagiti na didigra. Nasurok 36,000 family food packs ken 24,000 non-food items sinakapreposisyon iti na duma-duma probinsya iti rehiyon. Nasurok 78 million pesos mo ti standby funds ti ahensya para iti relief efforts. Di sabali pay addamag baligitin sayang kati Apayao Police Provincial Office a seminar saknan iti kabataan kontra droga at terorismo a pinasatan dagiti talugasot nga agtutubo. Palungal daw ti KKDAT Summit ti Apayao PPO iti panakibinadang ti gobyerno probinsyal. Babaon iti aktibidad mailiklik dagiti agtutubo iti illegal drugs ken terorismo. Sigon kini Police Colonel Oliver Panabang, Deputy Provincial Director for Operations ti Apayao PPO, napatag ti akem dagiti agtutubo para iti pangitalinaed ti linak ken kapya.
Ay talagang malaki na iaambag sa atin doon sa peace and order situation o kaya sa pag-maintain ng peace and order.
Tagita dagiti damdamag manipod iti PTV Cordillera, siya ni Audrey Villena na Imbag Arabi.
Thank you, Audrey. And we've come to the end of the show. Join us anew tomorrow for the recap of major events here and abroad in the week just passed in the Global Roundup. And remember to stay connected by catching the news right here. This is Monique Tuzon wishing you a restful night ahead, and thank you for watching PTV News Now.